Well, good day YouTube and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. You might notice I'm in a sweater. The kids are gone for the week, so I thought I would do the more responsible heating idea for the winter and cool my house down and dress for the season. So instead of keeping the house at the temperature I keep it at for the kids, so that the kids, well, one, because I have a baby, but so that the house isn't too cold for them, I cooled it down to where I used to like my house in the winter, and I just put on a sweater. I'm still not wearing pants because you don't need pants, especially when you're as hairy as I am. However, every once in a while you need a sweater. Today we are drinking a beer. Of course we're drinking a beer. What else do we do, right? We are drinking a Forked River beer. We are drinking from the Forked River Brewing Company. This is one of their seasonals. Again, this one's been sitting in the fridge for, I don't know, just about 2 months as well. Joe kept coming with interesting things. I kept picking up interesting things. Devin kept bringing horrible things. Really, we just had so many things coming into the house that were interesting that this kept getting pushed back. Not that we thought it was going to be a bad beer, just that it didn't scream to us that we needed to drink it right away. This is Double Dunk. So early in their history, Forked River had made Redonkulous, which was a dark wheat beer, a Dunkel Weiss. This is the Double Dunk, so imperial Dunkel Weiss. Let's get into this and see what it's like, shall we? I mean, that really interests me. All in all, the original wasn't really spectacular to me. I know there was a lot of people that loved it. For me, it just didn't have anything to it. It was just there. So I can only hope that when they make it a double, that it's going to be more in your face. Because that was the big thing with the original, was it was just so approachable for everybody. It was just toned back. And this is looking nice. It is looking the part. It is looking the way you would want, well, the way I would want my Dunkel Weiss to look. Look at that head. A nice creamy tan head. Oh, beautiful, deep brown color. Not see-through at all. So hazy you can't see anything through it. Nothing at all. It is a beautiful looking beer. It looks the part. It has great visual appeal. If you like a dark hazy beer, this is the beer for you. Smell. I just stuck my nose right in it. Yuck. And we go back to where we were before. It doesn't have much of a smell. It doesn't have much of an in-your-face oomph. I'm getting a little bit of orange. I'm getting a little bit of a coriander-like scent. A little bit of cereal greens, and that's about it. Yeah, cereal greens, orange peel, coriander. All there is on the nose to me. I'm not getting any caramel. I'm not getting any. I'm not getting any other spices. I'm not getting any yeast esters. It's fairly laid back and subdued. But let's try it. Cheers. It can smell subdued because it doesn't taste subdued. This is what I wanted the original Redonkulous to be like. This is pow in your face. This is showing you what this beer meant to be. Lots and lots of wheat. It's soaked wheat. It's germinating wheat almost. A little oatmeal-y as well. I don't know how many of you have grandparents have made you eat plain oatmeal so that you get the actual oat flavor more than you get of the peaches and cream and everything else. That is what most people eat now. Cinnamon and apple and cinnamon, peaches and cream. No, this has like real oatmeal taste, but oatmeal, not Quaker State, but actual oatmeal. It's mixing in with that nice cereal grain taste. Bit of caramel, tiny touch of toffee, a little bit of clove, little bit of an alcohol warming right at the bottom of the throat, but that's okay. Touch of cinnamon almost in there. Not coriander, cilantro. And I'm not getting a banana ester on with the yeast. I'm getting more of an apple ester. But again, I'm okay with that. All in all, very complex beer, very well mixed beer, and very drinkable beer. Still very approachable by almost anybody. As long as you're not giving it to somebody that is, oh my god, it's a dark beer, I can't touch it. Who are just as bad as the people that go, I will not even try that adjunct lager because it's an adjunct lager. If it's a spiced lager, it's an adjunct lager. This is an adjunct beer. If you think about it. Well, I shouldn't say this is. However, the pumpkin beer I drank before that was an adjunct beer, as there was pumpkin in it. Well, I mean, this does have wheat. The malted wheat is still malt, so and now you're splitting hairs and getting into semantics. Yeah, I like this so much better than the original Redonkulous. Said all I really have to say. Forked River does what needs to be done to serve in the market it's in right now. As the market grows and as the market becomes more and more approachable as craft beer becomes more and more approachable for the people in the London area, you're going to see more and more beers like this come out. Until then, you're going to see more and more beers like the Capital Blonde and like the Riptide Rye and like the original Redonkulous. Just easy drinking, easy to approach beers. And that's what London really needed to begin with, since they hadn't had a craft brewery. There's Bayside in Erio, and there's Railway City in St. Thomas, and there is Ramblin' Road out in Delhi, but London itself didn't have one. It needed a craft brewery. It got a craft brewery. The craft brewers know what they're doing there. They're great guys. If you're ever in London, go to Forked River, say hi for me, buy some of their beers. Great guys. This is a great beer. Much better than the original. The original Redonkulous, I wasn't a fan of at all. I couldn't get behind. I can get behind the Double Dunk. You guys should make the Double Dunk again. You should make it often. This is a great beer. 8.25 out of 10. I love the taste of it. The alcohol warming is just slightly there. And it's just a great beer. And truthfully, I think you should release it later in the year, because this is actually a pretty good winter warmer with the flavors that are coming off on it. So if this came out in November, you could keep it all winter, not have a problem with it. Buy a bunch of bottles, drink one in November, drink a couple in December, drink a couple in January. February, the snow's starting to melt, you have one or two left, you drink them while you're outside. Very refreshing beer. Thank you guys, I'm rambling too fucking much, so I gotta go. Cheerios. And bye.